What if I told you? The thing you think gives you pleasure is silently draining the very essence that makes you a man. We're living in a time when masculinity is under attack. Not by politics, not by society, but by your own habits. The enemy? Porn. And no, this isn't some morality rant. This is about energy, power, focus, your life force. No, you're becoming you the way nature intended. Uncompromised, unfiltered, unapologetic. But first, we need to break down why porn is stealing your power and how to reclaim it. Let's talk about your brain. Dopamine is the chemical behind motivation, drive, pleasure. But here's the catch. Too much stimulation, and it stops working. Like turning up the volume so loud, you can't hear the music anymore. Porn floods your system with dopamine. Every new video, a new hit, a new high. But over time, real life gets boring. Talking to women? Meh. Going to the gym? Ugh. Chasing your goals? I'll do it tomorrow. Let me just watch one more video before I change the world. Yeah, right. When you're desensitized, you stop chasing your potential. You stop living in reality. And worse, you stop believing you can change. But dopamine isn't the only thing that gets hijacked. There's something deeper, something sacred. Porn doesn't just numb your mind, it drains your spirit. Every time you indulge, you're giving away a piece of your inner strength, the part of you that's grounded, focused, centered. In ancient traditions, masculine energy was seen as sacred fire. Controlled, it builds empires. Leaked, it burns your house down. You can't radiate strength while hiding behind screens. You can't embody leadership when you're escaping into fantasy. Real question, how can you conquer the world if you can't even conquer your browser history? Spiritual weakness shows up as procrastination, anxiety, emptiness. You don't feel lost because you have no purpose. You feel lost because you keep leaking the energy meant to fuel your purpose. And that energy? It's not just spiritual, it's creative. You're literally giving away your genius. Every time you watch porn, you're not just wasting minutes, you're wasting momentum. Your masculine energy is creative energy, the drive to build, lead, design, innovate. Ever notice how your motivation disappears after watching porn? That's not random. That's your life force being spent, with nothing to show for it. But I need it to relax. So does a junkie, before he crashes. When you transmute that energy, redirect it, you gain a superpower. More clarity, more creativity, more magnetism. And speaking of magnetism, you ever wonder why the guy who doesn't chase gets chased? Masculine power is silent confidence, it's presence, direction. But porn flips that energy. You go from the hunter to the beggar, from grounded to reactive, from magnetic to needy. Women and the world can feel your energy. If you leak it constantly, you vibrate desperation. But when you withhold, when you build it, you radiate presence, power, control. So you're saying holding it in makes me a chick magnet? No, bro. I'm saying holding it in makes you a king. And kings don't chase, they attract. Let me be blunt. Every relapse is a vote for weakness. Every restraint is a step toward mastery. This isn't about shame, it's about urgency. The longer you stay in this cycle, the more your brain rewires itself to crave passivity. And time is the one thing you can't get back. You don't need 10 years of therapy. You need 90 days of discipline. That's how long it takes to rewire your mind, reboot your body, and reclaim your soul. You want to feel like a man again? Then act like a warrior. Get back in the driver's seat. Turn your energy inward. Build your empire outward. You were born with power, not given by society, not earned through validation, but built in, wired into your DNA. The world doesn't need more addicted, distracted men. The world needs you, focused, intentional, magnetic. The moment you stop leaking your energy is the moment the universe starts responding. And once you master this, you'll discover something even more powerful: detachment. The energetic secret no one told you. Click the video on screen now. Why detachment attracts everything. Trust me, you're not ready for how deep that one goes.